Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. I am leaving Publix. Why is my... There's nobody behind me and it's going off. I see why. The car next to me is backing up. Let me put that back in park until they're done so you guys don't have to hear all that. Busy parking lot, as Publix could be on a Monday. You cannot see around the sky. He has big vehicle and black tinted windows just like me. So far, while I'm waiting for people to come in who might want to see about Thailand, which we will talk about momentarily, I feel kind of weird on the inhaler. They say you might get a little lightheaded and dizzy. I think that's because you get more oxygen. But I think all it really did, we're supposed to I can take 2 puffs, 1 or 2 puffs. I just took the 1. It was the first time I've ever used an inhaler. And so basically, all it really did was numb my throat. And I got a little lightheaded here and there, like felt a little weird, but nothing overly cray-cray. As soon as I maneuver out of here, we will talk about some Thailand. I think the inhaler is going to be kind of a time thing. See how that goes over time. I'm not going to put my turn signal on just yet. All right. So I am on here to talk about Thailand because y'all know I am a travel agent. I started my restarted my career in travel agency in February of last year. So I did a lot of things at the beginning of the last year that were supposed to set me up real good for the year ahead. And then boom, that was all toast. So we're doing it this year. As some of you may or may not know, my other half is from Thailand. Once things get back to normal, he will be going back and forth between here and Thailand. We have some things in Thailand happening, which I'll go into further once everything is back to normal and my groceries are shifting and all of that good stuff. But we will be setting up tours that you can purchase a set tour, you can purchase a la carte stuff, things like that, once things get back to normal better. As far as normal things go right now, the Thailand did pretty well with keeping their borders closed for the longest, and now they're having a little bit of an issue. Right now it's Songkran, which I'm probably pronouncing incorrectly. I do that a lot, which is their Thai New Year. And typically they have a lot of parades and water festivals and things like that. Thailand government has ordered the bars closed in Bangkok for 2 weeks, trying to curb the festivals because that would just be a huge spreader event. But overall, the country has been doing much better than most. Come on. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I want to go too. I don't want to lose out because I was nice. Anywho. All of that being said, they have a plan for reopening. Right now, you can still go over there. Oh my gosh, that guy is just crazy. You can still go over there, but you have to quarantine for 2 weeks before you can do anything, and you have to pay them to quarantine in their facility. They choose where you quarantine. You pay them what they choose to charge you. In one case, you pay $3,000, upwards almost $3,000, but you can quarantine on a golf course facility. So you get to go out and play golf and do all kinds of stuff. Um, so it's not that much of a hardship for that one. And then they've got, I think the lowest priced ones are $1,200, and they bring you food and all that stuff too. So it's not like you're just stuck in a room somewhere. Beginning July 1st, now all of these are subject to change at the whim of the Thai government because, you know, everything's fluid right now. Just everything's fluid. But as it stands right now, July 1st, Phuket intends to be open to travelers with basically no quarantine as long as you're vaccinated. So you have to prove vaccination. You can come into Phuket. You can do whatever you want in Phuket. You may not leave Phuket for a week. They will also put something on your phone to track you to make sure that you are not leaving Phuket. They're not going to play with this. They will arrest you. After you've been in Phuket for a week, you can go wander around Thailand at your will. As of right now, it's looking like October, you can go to Thailand, wherever, as long as you can prove vaccination. That's their plan. What they're doing is they're mass vaccinating everybody in Phuket, and Phuket's kind of like the tourist destination and easiest to control for them. So what they're doing is they're mass vaccinating everybody in Phuket, especially those that work in the industry, which is most everybody that's in Phuket, before they open July 1st. And then they're going to open July 1st and see how things go before they open the rest of the country. That being said, I don't believe that they need to wait until October. I think that's just the date that we have for right now. And if things go well in Phuket, there's every chance they could open a little bit sooner. What else was I going to say? There's something else there. But I think the reason why it's October is more because they're hoping to get the vaccinations out to the rest of the country. I'm back. Hey, Mike. No, my phone overheated and shut down. You know, summer in the South. If you're still there, do you know when, what the last thing I heard was that went out there was, by chance? I forgot to put the air conditioner on the phone. I might have to figure out something for my Florida trip because I intend on live streaming on the way down. Okay, you didn't miss much then. Basically, the entire country intends to open. Hey, Garrett, in October, um, pending what happens in Phuket and getting everyone vaccinated across the country. There are several different tourist destinations in Thailand. You have the South, Phuket, Pattaya. You have like Phuket's beaches. Pattaya has beaches, and they also have like a little strip similar. I think Pattaya is the one that you would have seen in The Hangover 2. I was just looking it down that little dead end road. And then they have Bangkok and Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is up in the north. But in addition to all of this, Sony is building an amusement park. And I think it's going to be the first of many. They're planning, I think to do what like Universal's doing, and they're starting in Thailand. They are they're building it out. Supposedly, they're building it outside of Pattaya. Um, they're slating to open in October, and my guess is if they're planning on opening in October with the rest of the country, it's probably pretty much built. Chris tells me there's an old amusement park that's been closed down for a while in that area, and he thinks that they've taken that over. It's 14 acres, according to the news, and they're going to have rides and things like Universal does based on different movies that they put out. It will be interesting to see what happens with Spider-Man because Sony still owns Spider-Man, and with Sony owning Spider-Man, I wonder if what they'll do as far as in their parks versus Universal and Disney with the Marvel stuff. It'll be interesting because until they get everything built, Spider-Man can have a presence in Thailand, Florida, by being in Universal, and then in California by being in the Avengers campus. Mike, how many days to my trip? But we're working on getting somebody to go down to Pattaya or in the area and check out the Sony campus to see what's been built, what's being built. It won't be a live stream, it'll be video that I'll edit together. And hopefully we can see some stuff. But I think for right now, that's all I really have on Thailand. As far as Disney, my Disney trip in May, on May 9th, I'll be driving down to Orlando, and I think I might take back roads just to check them out. And I will live stream that. I'll record some stuff, I'll live stream some stuff. I will not, if I'm on the highway, I will not be able to read chat because I'm not going to have that ability. But we will see. I'm going to play that by ear. I'm not going to have a plan. I'm definitely going to be live streaming a little bit from each park. Monday will be Magic Kingdom. Tuesday will be Epcot. Thursday will be Universal. Thursday and Friday. I have not made any plans or planned my trip out beyond that. Wednesday, I will be driving around town. I will probably stream some of that because I'm going to be looking around, and I want the recording, and I want to be looking around for an area in which I want to live, which was the original reason for the trip. The Disney and Universal added in just kind of as a bonus that I wasn't expecting. But that is all I have for right now, I believe, for travel. Thailand anyway. Today's the day when people can get. Oh, cool. What do you think of it? Or did you just get it? We're working on automating our home. We just got wherever it may be. He's been working on editing in his. Okay. Which reminds me, I need to get moving so I can get home before it gets there. He's been working on with learning Adobe Photoshop, and all the Adobe products on his computer just will not run them. So he ended up buying an iPad. I think we're going to get a mini for the house to run anything on it that the iPad won't run. Cool. What service do you have? Hey, Srikant. I know I'm not pronouncing that right, and I apologize. Welcome to the stream. Verizon and AT&T work very well in Atlanta. Sprint and T-Mobile work very well in the suburbs. I don't know about the parks and in the south and stuff. It's actually lunchtime here. Well, shortly after lunchtime. Francisco, welcome. We'll sit here and chat for a few minutes. If you guys had any more questions about Thailand, let me know. If I don't know it, I will find out and get back to you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm interested on how everyone is doing with their second shot since mine had to be postponed. I'm very, very thirsty. The inhaler has made me very thirsty. I don't have that capability in this stream. I'm not using the right software. And I live in the city, so I don't get to see that much nature. I mean, everything's green right now because of trees and pollen, and it's springtime. Atlanta has kept a lot of its nature in their buildings. Yeah, I can tell my sinuses are starting to dry out. I have some other medicine too that I haven't looked at yet because I have to take it with food and I haven't eaten yet at all. Very bad about eating. How are you feeling after your second shot, Francisco? Yeah, we hope once we have plans once the country opens up more to do more live streams and more video. Like I said, we're working right now on getting someone down to Pattaya to see what they can find out about Sony and film some Pattaya. Um, right now, I mean, everything's closed because it's Thailand New Year. And normally for Thailand New Year, people like to celebrate in the streets with the water festival and they get crazy. And it's like Mardi Gras for Thailand, only it's countrywide. And in order to keep that under control, the government has kind of locked down and enforced some things to close. I mean, you can go places, but nothing's open or nothing's supposed to be open. But Thailand is a lot more than what you see on TV. And we're working on somebody. The temples are a little weird because sometimes they allow you to film and sometimes they don't, and the different ones have different rules. He told me, and I don't remember what temple it was. He was working on getting somebody into one of the temples as well. And we do have that one video up there from the one temple up in the north. Yeah, I think the tickets, the free for all, and Garrett, you know what I meant by free for all. Free for all is not free. It means everybody's jumping in at the same time. Today's reservation day for people who already held tickets. They had to, beginning on the 9th, they had to take the tickets they already held and like exchange them for current tickets, I think. And then on today is reservation day for them. And then on the 15th, everyone can buy. Yeah, that is wrong. They should have included you guys in the original, but I don't know. I think when we get to Florida, well, I know when we get to Florida, so I'm hoping that they bring AP passes back, and I kind of want to stagger how I get my APs for everything, because I want the SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, etc. AP, and I want the Universal AP and whatever else I can get down there. It doesn't surprise me. It is kind of crazy. Yeah, but I don't think ESPN is included in the AP in Florida. You will not. You know you will not. You're gonna give them your money. All they got to do is hold a little Funko Pop in front of you. Come get it, Garrett. But yeah, I mean, and the thing of it is people in Florida, I don't know. I guess they're used to getting more. I've got to stop with the Funko. I've got Seinfeld on pre-order and I'm considering dropping that. But yeah, it's like we did Dragon Con here for a while. We probably won't go back to it. Right, Mike? If anybody does not stream from their channel and wants to stream from the park on June 4th, send me a message on Instagram and I will give you my channel for the day on June 4th or opening day at Disneyland, April 30th. I will definitely give you my channel for the day. See, doubly on June 4th because that's my birthday. If I was out there, I wouldn't want to be in there for my birthday. Do you have a lot of national parks by you, Garrett? It's like I thought about getting a national park pass, but we don't have really any. We've got like one or two here. We've got a lot of state parks. We don't really have that much in the way of national. At least I can see what they have down in Florida, but I mean, there's so many things in Florida that I want to go see and do. And that's pretty much my plan, moving down there, living for a couple years and just see everything. We want to live kind of, the only reason that we're staying even close to Orlando area is because it's not really because of Disney, it's because it's central and we can get to other things easily from there. I was in Arizona. I never saw the Grand Canyon while I was there. But I did get to go up into the mountains and see a sunset up in the mountains in Arizona. And it's the mountains up in Arizona is just so beautiful because you're going from the desert up into the mountains, and it's such a drastic change. And with the desert and the mountain being there together, it does something to the atmosphere right there. And the sunsets are gorgeous. And there's also a place outside Tucson called Old Tucson, where they used to film a lot of westerns and stuff. I think it may have closed down though, because you used to be able to go there. We used to be able to go there and do a lot of and see where they're filmed stuff and things like that. You guys work from home. Do you have to stay at home and work, or can you work from anywhere? Buy a big old camper and just travel the country. Take your family on the road. I don't think I saw that. I've been so many places when I was younger that I don't remember. I know I was in Arizona and Tucson. I remember old Tucson and I remember the mountains, and that's about it. I think it was 7. I was in Arizona or Colorado, and I remember cliffs built or little caves built into the side of cliffs with ladders where people used to live. I don't mean like permanently. I just mean you could, it gives you a way to travel. Like take a week and go here, take a week and go there. I don't mean like selling your house and doing it. I would have to have a home base. I don't want to live in a camper permanently. There is a crazy looking spider on my windshield. He walks funny too. You see him? He is black with white rings on his legs. I'm thinking that is not a good spider, and he can just stay out there. Yeah, you don't want to really want to Airbnb, just for the simple fact that so much stuff happens with Airbnb. My one of our co-agents in the travel agency rented an Airbnb in Charleston last weekend, and it's spring break, and they gave away their Airbnb to somebody who was willing to pay more, and they got screwed. Didn't call them and tell them or anything, and they found out when they got there that they didn't get that they no longer had it, and they ended up having to pay $800 for that night to stay somewhere until they could find something better. And it happens a lot at Dragon Con too, especially for new Airbnb people. They're like, "Oh wait, people are willing to pay that much a night for a room. Let me cancel these people and let's re-rent." I need to go. I need to get moving and get this stuff done so I can get home before FedEx delivers, which is probably already happening. It happens a lot more than you would think. Also, people put cameras up in Airbnbs. I have a friend who is a concierge. He's got his own business as a concierge for people who own Airbnbs. And they don't put cameras in bad places, but they do have cameras in like the entranceway and stuff like that to monitor who goes in and goes out. Because around here, people will rent an Airbnb and then have a party in it and tear it up and piss off all the neighbors. But okay, I do need to get moving, so I'm gonna cut this off, and I will talk to you guys later. That it will. But because when you rent an Airbnb, there's like usually a maximum people, or you pay per person. You pay for X amount of people, and then when you have like 20 people in it instead, they can go back and charge you. You too, Mike. All of you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be well. Enjoy your day. I hope it is beautiful where you are, or make it beautiful. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like me. Bye.